It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Starling Marte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. That's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit down the third baseline. A dive. He's got it. He goes to first. Hey now.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Ralph Kiner. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks. Dave Parker would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Pirates. The Tigers coming up. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
Doug Drabick is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Alan Trammell leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Stepping in now, number 70. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Mazeroski over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in now, Al Kaline. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Kaline, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, But position players, he makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Hero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player. Not only wrecked.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. Outside, 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball right down the line in left. Heiner is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, left fielder, number 14.
Next for the Tigers, number 14. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Heiner is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the Tigers 4 and the Pirates nothing. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
First baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski takes this the other way to right. And the Pirates are into the hit column for the first time this year.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
Batting eighth, third baseman, number 5, John.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. Stargell over at second. Mazeroski at first, 2 out in the inning. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 4-0. Stepping in, Grayson Greenier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Pitch on the way. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Grayson Greenier has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Striding in, number 22. He'll take his first hacks here. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He can't get to it. This one's down. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Reyes just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Alan Trammell. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Standing in now, number 70. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Next up for Detroit, Al Kaline. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. Stepping into the box, number 44, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kaline is there, 1 out.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 1 out, nobody on. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Striding forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
At the plate, Ralph Kiner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Dickerson is off of first with 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Dickerson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Dave Parker. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Candelario is there, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Tigers 4 and the Pirates 1. So digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-2, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball, hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman.
So stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at bat. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 popped up. Barehanded on the hop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Number 14.
So striding in, number 14. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Candelario rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and they lead now by 4. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Eddie. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Michigan. It's now 5-1. So coming to the plate, Willie Stargell, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Hey! 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now. But that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And it's fouled away. Stargell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Ready now, number 22, a base hit in his first trip. Skied into straightaway right. Parker's under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Parker moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 70.
Digging in once again, number 70 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're up 5-1. So striding forward now, number 44. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Starling Marte.
Into the box, Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he misses 2-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped up. Cabrera on the move, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 5-1. Now at the plate, Al Kaline. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. On a line, that's a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now batting, Miguel Cabrera. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Kaline gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Joe Musgrove is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
59, Joe Musgrove.
Nicholas Castellanos will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the double steal is on here. Very weakly on the ground. First and second here with nobody out. This one's down to third. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right?
Now
The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Again, another foul ball. Five runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box, number 14. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Settling in now, Grayson Greenier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two men are on with 2 men out. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. 5 innings complete. Tigers are out in front, 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Ralph Kiner. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Kiner in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-2 one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Dave Parker. Lifted in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Up next for the Buccos, Willie Stargell. It was a walk in his last trip. Heiner, the runner at second with one away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bill Mazeroski is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Bill Mazeroski. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Into the box now, number 22. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Alan Trammell. Right side, hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, number 70. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Al Kaline. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave one. They lead it 6-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kaline is over, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. The 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in, number 44, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A ball and 2 strikes.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Harrison leads off first with 1 away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's Starling Marte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. 1-1. Hit to third. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They trail 6-1. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Kiner. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, number 14. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. High pop up. Harrison moving to his left. And the inning is over. Tigers get 1 on this swing of the bat from Nick Castellanos. We're through 7 this afternoon, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Grenier. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ralph Kiner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
1 strike.
The 3-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead.
Your attention, please.
Now so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Blaine Hardy.
Dave Parker will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1 on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Stargell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Popped up. Cabrera on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 7-1. Now to the plate, Grayson Grenier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Three and 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, number 22.
Into the box now, number 22. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grenier aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Stepping up to the plate, Alan Trammell. He singled his last time up. The 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough, as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, number 70.
Standing in, number 70. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. Foul. This is pulled into right. Parker is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for Detroit. They're on top 7-1. Now in the box, Bill Mazeroski, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. Missed with a breaking ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hit down the line at first. And no shot there for Cabrera. It's a fair ball. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Josh Harrison stands in, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now the 2-1. Bounce it to the left side, reined in. The second for one, back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
In now, number 44. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Starling Marte will be next. Harrison, base runner at first with one out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 14 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Morris gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Doug Draven permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.